B.F.F. Buzz. I am Chris and you are
Misty.
Hello. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, you can follow us on Facebook at Bekah Friends Foundation, which is right here, Bekah Friends Foundation. And on Instagram, which is the username is Bekah as in no, and then friends. And then we also are still looking for subscribers on our YouTube so we can go live on our YouTube on Sundays. If you are so inclined to help us out so we can go live, you have to have 1,000 subscribers.
That is crazy.
1,000 subscribers just to go live. I'm going, oh my gosh. Do you know how hard that is?
Oh, yeah.
If you're a part of our YouTube, you can get notified when our Wednesday show is, which is this one. Because we don't go live on Wednesdays, and Instagram and Facebook won't let us upload.
That is just nuts. You can go live forever on Facebook.
Yes.
And they limit you to upload.
To upload, they limit you to like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I'm going, what? So I will put it on YouTube to premiere every Wednesday night at 7. I will be in the live chat on that YouTube premiere every Wednesday at 10 minutes until 7. That way, if there's any questions or comments, I'll be able to get them.
Because we like updates, especially if they're positive updates.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll take the not so positive ones also.
Yeah. T-shirt time. I am known for wearing t-shirts, but I always have tried to buy a t-shirt from the kids when I can afford it. Today, I'm Team Matthew, and it says we aren't going to lose, but it's spelled like his last name, which is aren't.
Oh, cool.
And Matthew is 13 years old, actually still in treatment for Ewing sarcoma. So, you know, he's a good kid. I've got a selfie with him. Now, he was in sports. That's how they found his cancer.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And don't forget to go to our website at bekahandfriends.org for donations, or go see us at Cash App at $Bekah's Friends 14, and those are your ways to donate. The website has information. You can also email us there. And we got a new segment. We kind of introduced it a little bit last week, called the mailbag. The B.F.F. Buzz mailbag.
I am the mailbag. I'm going to be the old bag.
You can send Chris letters or cards or anything of that nature. Let the kids draw a picture.
Draw me a picture.
Yeah. The address is Bekah and Friends Foundation at P.O. Box 629, Derby, Kansas 67037.
Attention mailbag. February is Cancer Prevention Awareness Month, and we want to make sure we acknowledge that. I'll just be real. There's really no way to prevent cancer.
Oh, no.
Unless you're talking about smoking. But even then, not all smokers have a predisposition
to end up with lung cancer.
Yeah.
Or throat cancer.
Or throat cancer. You know, there's a few ways you can prevent it, and of course they're individual, so we can't exactly go over them. But for the most part, you know, you have environmental causes that are unknown to you. Only about 15 to 20% of all cancers are hereditary.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people don't realize that too. So I always like to put that out there. Bekah, you know, she had ovarian cancer. I sent her tumor in for that study. And there's only an 8% chance that it would ever be hereditary.
Oh my goodness.
So it's really hard to know how to explain prevention. And now
it's birthday time.
Birthday time. Who's got birthdays this week?
Oh, we've got quite a few. Tanner out in Belle Plaine.
Oh, Tanner.
He turned 13 on the 13th.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Tanner.
And Diamond turned 9 on the 23rd.
9 on the 23rd. Happy birthday, Diamond.
Maxton turned 10 on Valentine's Day.
Happy birthday, Maxton.
And Delilah, 14 on the 25th.
Delilah. Oh my gosh, our Delilah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Delilah.
Jace, 22
Oh
on the
my.
18th.
Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, Jace.
It's Abby, 4 on the 16th.
Abby is 4 on the 16th. Happy birthday, Abby.
And then Mighty Matt
Mighty Matt.
turned 5 on the 9th.
Happy birthday, Mighty Matt.
And I know I'm going to butcher this name.
Wait. What is it?
Acacia.
Acacia? Acacia?
And,
Let's go with that. Acacia. No offense. Happy birthday, Acacia. I assume.
I hope we're pronouncing that right.
I hope we are.
Okay, we got 3 heavenly birthdays.
Oh. Well,
got-
we still want to recognize them.
Right. Well, Lindsay was on the 16th.
Happy birthday, Lindsay in heaven. How old would she have been? Does it say?
No, it didn't say.
Oh, okay.
Ryan on the 15th.
Okay, Ryan. Happy birthday, Ryan in heaven.
Yep. And Lucy, it did actually give a year. She would have been celebrating her 12th birthday.
Lucy.
On the
Lucy would-
18th.
Lucy would have been the 12th. Or would have been 12. I can't even talk. What is that? Anyway, happy birthday, everybody. We really, really hope you had a great day.
Go to the new diagnoses.
Gonna go to the new diagnosis. This is never the fun part.
No, we've got Amelia with a relapse on February 5th of leukemia, and she's 9.
Ridiculous.
And then, I don't know how this name's pronounced.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah.
I don't know either. I think it's Joe with the P silent. It is spelled P-J-O. So, no offense. We're not trying to butcher names, I promise.
Relapse on February 8th of neuroblastoma.
Dang.
Another Chase, not the one we talked about on Sunday, had a relapse on the 24th of January of acute myeloid leukemia.
AML.
Carter, new diagnosis
Okay.
with DIPG on Christmas Day from Texas.
Oh, what a way to spend Christmas.
Right?
Thanks, Satan.
Yeah. And then we have Anna with a relapse on the 1st of February with sarcoma.
What kind of sarcoma?
It didn't say, it just said sarcoma.
Oh.
We got some new angels this week.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get through all the sad, then we'll get to some happy.
I hope so, because I'm getting sick and tired of your sad.
Sorry.
Yeah. Talk to the hand, because the face ain't listening.
Oh, I'm sure. But the heart is.
Oh, I know. I can't get away with that.
Damien on February 16th, DIPG. He was 10 years old. Lorena on Valentine's Day.
Oh my gosh.
Brain cancer. We didn't know her age.
Yeah.
And Penelope, or Penny, was the 18th of February.
That child was such a cutie pie. I watched her on Instagram. Such a cutie pie.
Neuroblastoma, she was 2.
And she had
Ben on January 21st with neuroblastoma. He was 7.
whole life ahead of him.
Yeah, all of these kiddos did. And our last one is Millie on the 13th of February.
Oh, she is so cute. Millie is so cute. She was so cute.
She had a soft tissue cancer.
Yeah.
And she was 3 or 4 from what I could make out from it.
Yeah.
Now,
Get rid of the sad. Hurry up.
yeah. And we got several of the Uckies of the remembrances. Maverick was 4 when he
I
passed.
met Maverick.
I think I've seen one of your selfies with him.
I met him. I have a selfie with Maverick too. He was 4. He had Ewing sarcoma.
Yep.
He was a funny kid.
The 22nd of February was his angelversary. Kendall, he was 7. February 18th was his. Aubrey, 15, February 18th. Taylor, 8, February 18th. Zion, 4, February 17th. Now this name I know I'm probably going to chop up. Ephraim?
Ephraim.
Yeah. 13.
I think it's spelled Ephraim.
Yeah.
E-F-R-A-I-N.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's spelled, and there's a story about that, but go ahead.
AJ, 7 on the 17th. And then we have Franio, F-R-A-N-I-O. He was 6 on the 18th. Was his anniversary.
There's a little story behind Ephraim. I assume that's how it's pronounced. I asked for a sponsor for him several years ago.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I got a message from a lady, and she was cussing me out
Because you wanted a sponsorship for a kiddo?
because he was Muslim.
Oh my goodness. He's still a kid.
Well, that's what I said, and I tell you, that was the one time, I mean to tell you, I went nuts.
Oh, I would have too.
I made this big old long video, and I didn't hold back my mouth either. I was so mad.
Oh, I can't blame you on that.
Because all I wanted to do was get a bucket buddy to a kid who had cancer. Oh, she made me mad. How dare you? Those are Muslims. We need to take care of our families. Oh, I was not happy. I was mad. But anyway.
Yeah. But we can get to some happy stuff.
You better get to some happy news.
I do have some happy.
You do?
Yeah.
You better, because I'm sick and tired of this sad.
Camilla
Is
NED for neuroblastoma on the 13th of February.
Camilla! NED! Yeah!
Isabella, last chemo for leukemia on the 17th.
Isabella! Congratulations!
Now this name I know I'm going to chop up. It's P-I-R-L-O.
Perlo?
That's...
He's probably one of our foreign kids.
Yeah.
International kids.
Yeah.
Perlo?
NED for leukemia on the 18th.
Hi! Congratulations!
Rachel is lymphoma free as of the 25th of January, and she was 5 years free.
5 years free, so that means she's a survivor. She's
Yay! Waylon is NED for leukemia on February 1st.
Yeah! Congratulations, Waylon!
And Elan, E-L-A-N.
Okay, Eden.
Finished treatment for Wilms
tumor?
Uh-huh.
That's kidney cancer.
On the 18th.
Wow, congratulations, Waylon! On Sunday, I mentioned that the third Friday of every February is National Caregivers Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have time to discuss what I wanted to discuss, so I want to go ahead and just have that discussion
Okay.
and talk about it a little. There's a lot of caregivers out there, and it's in a lot of ways it's a thankless job.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a discussion with my daughter to kind of look at how I can discuss this. There's some very stark differences when it comes to being a caregiver for an adult compared to a child.
Yeah.
Number one, 9 times out of 10, a child is being cared for by a parent.
Mm-hmm.
And so even if hospice is involved, us parents are like, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
Nobody can take care of your baby like you can.
You can take care of the blue. You can do what you're gonna do, but I got the rest. I'm good. You know, I hate to put it that way, but that is how it was.
That's how a parent role comes in. Is nobody can take care of your baby like you can.
That's exactly how it was. And but you know, when you're dealing with a child, they're not able to be. They don't handle pain as well as an adult.
Yeah.
You also don't have, like with an adult, you have, they have a little better control of their emotions in some ways.
Yeah, because kids kind of, how they express their pain and stuff is through emotion.
Exactly. They are afraid. Half of them don't understand, you know, so there's always some reason why. You know, this difference is why they are, how they handle it. I guess I don't exactly know how to put that into words, but you know, adults can become a little more accepting of their situation, and they can ask for more pain medication, where a child who is too young or you know can't do that. It's also emotionally wearing on the caregivers.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know you're watching this child. Obviously, 9 times out of 10, it's your own child. So there's a lot of
emotional attachment,
deep-rooted pain that's gonna that comes with that. But I think that it's important to make sure that people understand, you know, like when I was I've taken care of my ex-husband's mom. She did not want her sons to take care of her. It was a pride thing.
Yeah.
And she didn't want them to remember her in that way.
And I can see that because, you know, my grandma took care of my mom. And in a way, I think Mom wanted us kids there, but she didn't. You know. And
I think it kind of goes back to me. I was taking care of Bekah, and I even took care of Bekah when she was in the hospital. There were a lot of times that Bekah would be like, "Can you do it, please?" You know, because she didn't want the nurse to do it, or you know, the nurse would say, "You know, are you doing this?" So. But anyway, there's a lot of differences that go along with this, and I think the biggest of them is emotional.
Yeah.
You know, because when we're watching a parent or a grandparent leave us, you know, obviously it's painful, and watching what they're going through in hospice and palliative care is obviously emotional. But we also know deep down it's the natural order. Once you bring children into the mix, the natural order is really upside down.
Oh, yeah.
And so you're like, and you do, and I've been there, that's why I can talk about it. The first thing you're thinking, this is supposed to be me.
Yeah, my kid's not supposed to go before me.
I was a smoker at the time. And I went outside on the back porch. I was trying to hide from everybody else who kept driving by. And so I'd go out on the back porch and I would have a cigarette when I got a chance, when I had somebody who would sit with her for 5 minutes. Or when I just couldn't handle it at that particular minute. And I would go out on the back porch, and if I could scream, I would. And I did later, after Bekah passed away. But I had all these people around all the time. And I'd stand out on that back porch and I'd look up and I'd go, you can fix this. You can fix this. The emotions are deep.
Oh, yeah.
When you're dealing with the loss of a child. I believe it's called ambiguous grief. I believe maybe that's not the word. That seems to be the word, but that I don't know. Maybe it's not. Anyway, that's the grief that you have leading up to their death, when you're losing the person who is still alive. And I don't know, maybe that's not the word. I can't remember. It's a psychological term. And then you have your grief that you would process after they have left, after they've left us. So there's a lot of differences that go on, but like I said, the biggest is emotional. And I think it's important for those out there that want to know what they can do. At that point in time in their lives, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
You can be there if they happen to call you. You can be there if they just happen to just start pouring out their emotions when you're visiting or something like that.
Just
But
be a
other than
shoulder
that-
to lean on when they
Right.
need you.
But other than that, there's really nothing you can do. Now, afterward, there's a lot you can do to help them process. Sometimes it's nothing more than leave them alone, you know, and
Give 'em
it
their
also
space.
depends on the person. There's mothers out there who can't be by themselves, but I can give you that after the loss of somebody from my own experience. When my husband passed away in 2009, I couldn't be alone. I couldn't stand the thought of it. I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother had to stay with me for a few weeks until I could get myself together. But when Bekah passed away, I wanted everybody gone.
Yeah.
I kept in touch with her followers and her supporters, but I didn't have to they weren't here.
They weren't right in your face.
They weren't in my face. I couldn't have them in my face.
Mhm.
Marshall stayed with me for a few days, but I needed my space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it was two very different situations.
Well, and
My
everybody.
husband, my daughter.
Well, yeah, two different situations, and everybody processes grief differently
Yes.
for that situation.
Yes. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it and let caregivers know there are people out here that understand, you know, and there's not a cancer parent out there that you can't reach out to who would not take the time to listen to what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're writing this long book on Messenger to them,
Mm-hmm.
there's not one out there that won't take the time to give you the time of day.
And actually read it.
Yeah, read it, because we're all in there. Just because my Bekah is gone does not mean that I cannot relate to the loss that these other parents are going through,
Mm-hmm.
or the cancer that these other parents are going through. That correlation is there, and it will always be there. Even though I'm 8 years removed and somebody else is 3 years removed, it doesn't change the fact that I can relate to what they're dealing with.
Oh, yeah, because the
As-
experience.
As Bekah's caregiver. But you know, Bekah had a lot of caregivers like Reagan, and I want to say Larissa was another one, and Kim was another one. She had some of the best nurses on earth, in my opinion. Kim was there with her at the end, not at the end, but when she was finally released from the hospital to go on hospice. And Kim was there when we had the hardest job ever, and that was telling Bekah that, you know, we don't have any more options.
Yeah.
So, you know, Bekah had a lot of caregivers. Kim Rosen was Dr. Rosen's nurse, his wife, and his nurse.
I was going to say, isn't that his wife?
Yeah, his wife and his nurse, his RN, and she administered a lot of Bekah's chemo, and took care of Bekah, and you know, treated her like a princess, and you know, so it was. She had a lot of caregivers. You know, her hospice nurse was Rachel, and I don't know what happened to them. I know where the nurses are, but I don't know where the hospice nurse is. I don't know whatever happened to her. I guess maybe I can try and find her, but last I knew, she didn't work for the hospice anymore. So, but anyway, you know, the caregivers, we do. There's a lot more out here that recognize you than you think.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you from those who needed the caring.
Yeah.
You know, I know my daughter was thankful to have me there. Only because she was, even when she needed something, she was like, Mom, because her dad was there too. I let her dad stay in the house. And so anyway, so I just wanted to discuss that a little bit. I know it kind of sounds a little bouncy, but a lot of that is because I just don't know how to put that into words.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we love all the caregivers, so thank you so much for that. And make sure you follow us on Facebook. You can follow us at Bekah and Friends Foundation on Facebook. Child Cancer Aware. Those are two of our pages, and on those pages we'll go live on Sundays at 7 p.m. And we have been trying our best to get everybody to at least subscribe to us on YouTube so we can go live on YouTube. So our YouTube is also Bekah and Friends Foundation. And we would sure appreciate it if you'd help us out getting to that 1,000 mark so we can at least go live.
Right?
But anyway, and Instagram, we are at Bekah in as in no, Bekah in Friends. And we got a TikTok, did I tell you?
You mentioned something about it.
Elizabeth has said we needed to start a TikTok. Of course, I was like, Cody told me to do that too. And I'm like, I don't want to. All you ever saw was TikTok videos of people who were half dressed.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I'm like, no. So anyway, now that we're on there, I'm checking it out. And if I can figure it out and figure out how it works, then I'll put it out there to everybody. But until then, we'll just wait a minute.
Yeah.
But we do have one. I just don't know how to utilize it for our cause.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But anyway.
But don't forget to like, share, comment. You know, we always want to hear your stories. Let us know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Ways you can donate to us is bekahandfriends.org or at our Cash App at $Bekah's Friends 14 through Cash App.
Sorry, I'm paying attention to my demon.
Yeah, you do have a four-legged demon.
I do. Come here, Bella. Come here, see Mom. Come here. Bella, come here. Come up here and let's see. I want you to come over here.
Right here, Sissy.
Come here. Come here. This is my Bella. You probably heard her dinging. Can you see her?
Kind of.
Can you see her? She needs to turn around. Come over here and turn
Does
around,
she have
Missy.
space?
No, yeah, she's got plenty of space, but she won't turn around.
Get up on
Anyway,
Mama's lap.
come here. Come here.
Jump up with Mama. There you go, Bella.
Wait a minute. Let Mama get back a little bit. There, you got some space. Come on. There's my Bella. Looky. That's
There's
Miss
Bella.
Bella May. This is my new puppy. She's 2 years. She's gonna be 2 years old.
Already?
Yep. I got her May 4th of 2019,
Oh,
and
yeah,
she
you
was the runt. She was a baby. She was just a tiny baby. So yeah, this is my Bella. So yeah, I was looking down at her.
She's
Okay.
not tiny no more.
We will see you guys Sunday. Yeah, she's not tiny anymore. Hers 80 pounds. We will see you Sunday at 7 p.m. on Facebook. We can't go live on YouTube. We're gonna have to try out our Instagram live again. We messed that up.
Yeah, we did. But we're learning. We're
We're
rookies.
learning. Well, like I said, we're still rookies. We'll learn and figure it all out. Come on, get down. Get down, Missy. Thank you. Lay down. So,
Don't let kids fight cancer alone.
that's right. They deserve it. They
Right.
deserve your time and our time, and they deserve us doing this cheap broadcast. But you know what? It's worth it.
Right.
I mean, to me, it's $1 million,
Oh, yeah.
and I'd spend $1 million if I had it.
Yeah.
To make it look good. But you know what? We got iPads and phones. I'm good.
Yeah,
So-
it works.
We thank you all for joining us this week, and we will see you again Sunday live on Facebook, the B.F.F page, the Bekah and Friends Foundation, and Child Cancer Aware. So, till then,
Peace.
peace.